Welcome, guys. How are you guys doing? Hopefully, you guys are having a great day. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Thursday, right? Hopefully, you guys are having a good day. Hopefully, you guys had a great day at work or wherever you're supposed to be. But today, we have a special guest, the man, the myth, the legend, Senor B8. Hey, bro, how you doing?
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Not much, bro. Not much. We got a bunch of people in here that magically popped up, which is dope. Thank you guys. We got Dodge NATO, come out in PLA, bro. Printer 2A, Kurt 24. What else we have? Ooh, we got Trophy Trout, bro. Ron Bear. Who else do we have? Else? Oh, we have Mrs. Destiny. Shout out to Destiny. Um, let's start this off, bro. First of all, to the people that have been living under a rock and do not understand who you are, if you could please explain to the people who you are and what you do.
Uh, I'm V8 and I'm an IT director. Like, I don't do a whole hell of a lot. Like, I just kind of make art.
All right, that's cool, bro. And another thing I want to ask you is, how long have you been doing art for?
God, like, I was thinking about that like last week and I can never actually remember. Like, it's
Yeah.
had to be around 2013, 2014 when I first joined, like, FOSCAD and saw a bunch of people who were way more talented than me.
Okay, so let's talk about FOSCAD for a real quick minute, or as long as you could give me.
Yeah.
Uh, when you started FOSCAD,
No, I
how?
didn't start FOSCAD. No, I
No.
started in FOSCAD.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, let's not get those words messed up because then people are gonna have a shit attack.
Yeah,
Uh,
right.
yeah, what I meant was when you started going into FOSCAD and that's pretty much where you learn about 3D printing, or how did you learn about 3D printing, especially the 2A section?
So I was interested in guns before I was interested in 3D printing, and 3D
Yeah,
printing at first was just a way to get accessories and custom stuff for my guns with me being poor.
yeah.
Um, so I mean, I started on that, and then I started really getting into the 3D printing part, and like I just print little crap around the house, and then start trying to design, but I did it all in like Tinkercad at the time, which is not an endorsement of using Tinkercad, but that's what I used at first, and now I hate it. But yeah, it kind of got me into customizing stuff, and I kind of just started learning more and more. I tried Fusion, and I couldn't navigate the thing, and I got frustrated and quit for a bit, and then I got ANSYS Space Claim, and now I just only use that. I mainline it.
Okay, cool, bro. Yeah, a lot of people started with Tinkercad or what's the other one? Um,
There's tons of little ones like Microsoft 3D Builder.
yeah, yeah. There's a bunch of them, and I tried Tinkercad for a little bit, and I don't know, I couldn't understand it for some weird reason. I felt it was more complicated than Fusion 360, but that's my personal opinion. Um,
No, like that's the thing. Like when you have limited options, it makes it really hard to like figure out how to do stuff because everything's so simple. But like when you have more, it just takes a while to like navigate and figure out what button does what.
yeah, okay, so we got a question, and usually I do questions at the end, but I think this one is something that the people want to know. When are you gonna fight Ralph?
Whenever Ralph accepts my challenge, man, like I'm willing to settle all differences in the ring and have him unmask me live on pay per view. But Ralph has to man up. Like, come on.
So remember, guys, that fight is gonna be live. It's gonna be you guys gotta pay. I think he's taking Monero, crypto, and Ethereum. So make sure you guys start changing your money into crypto so you guys could watch the fight. Allegedly. Oh, he's here. What's up, Ralph?
Oh shit.
No,
Dude,
bro.
I got no beef with you,
Joke,
Ralph, man.
joke.
This is all about just me and you fucking wrestling for entertainment. This is for the people.
Yeah, for the people. No, and
That's
then
why I'm the people's champion.
so since Ralph came in here, Ralph is gonna be on my show next week. So stay tuned, guys. I'll say when he's gonna be on the show next week. But I do have a question for you, bro. Did you ever think that 3D, especially the 2A sector, was gonna get as huge as it is now?
Oh, it's gonna get so much bigger. Like this is the beginning of something awesome. Like I mean, we're making shit that we never dreamed of a few years ago, and we're making it pretty damn well.
Hmm. Damn, bro. So people do want to see it, bro. I would love it, and if you guys would do it like in a small pool, but the pool is full with baby oil, that would be dope.
I was gonna grease myself up no matter what, so that works for me.
All right, there we go, bro. Okay, so when you started printing, let's bring people back to when you started printing, right? When you started printing, who was the like one of the main designers out there, and what project was it at that time that you were like, I can't believe this, I'm able to print this project?
So, War Fairy was who I looked up to, and like Durwood and Jeff Rod, and like I was at Gunmakers Match One, and Jeff Rod was there, and I was like, I turned into this like 18-year-old noob, like just looking
Yeah,
up to him, like what should I print next? And yeah, like meeting Durwood was just fucking awesome. Man. I hung out with him last weekend. It was the shit.
damn, bro,
Like
that's dope.
and War Fairy, he's been gone for a while, but like at the time, like he was making stuff that like I thought was the most creative and like just cool at the time. So like I just looked up to the guy.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, bro. And then another question, like growing up, bro, did you ever have a fascination with guns? Was your family pro 2A, or how was that situation growing up, bro?
So my dad came from a country that didn't exactly have 2A rights unless you had like loads of money. So when he came over here, like he had been shot in the fucking jungle and shit like that when he was a kid. So like he wasn't anti gun, but he wasn't cool with me playing with guns. And then it was pretty much my mom's decision, and she wasn't thrilled with anything I was into at that time. But I got into it. I learned about it. I got really into the engineering. Then I fell out of that and got really into just like Call of Duty for a while. Like
Yeah.
just became a fascination.
All right, we got Mr. Snow saying the Warfare 1022 was one of my earliest prints. Uh, we got Bitplum saying badass. Shout out to Bitplum. I remember when I met Bitplum, they were talking about the hole in his room, which I was like, man, this guy is badass. Um, so then, how old were you, bro, when you really started messing around with guns and you realized, like, hey, I kind of have a problem. Well, not a problem, but it's becoming a hobby. Let's call it a hobby.
I mean, I made a slamfire shotgun when I was 12, and when my mom found it is when I said, "Oh shit, I have a problem."
What the
Um, yeah.
bro?
Um,
My mom at that age was finding my bongs, bro.
nah, like I mean, yeah, I was always just kind of into it. I just, it was that forbidden fruit that like, I'd fucking study in secret or learn like,
Yeah,
in the early days of the internet where, oh man, it was fucking great. There was information about guns everywhere.
damn, bro, that's crazy. Um, so when she found that gun, bro, like, were you ready to go to Japan or something?
No, I mean, I was just ready to get arrested because I figured that's what happens when your mom finds a gun. Like, suddenly, like, they're pinning a fucking murder on you, like you shot Biggie or something.
Yeah, bro, for reals, bro. Like, moms sometimes get mad that they don't realize the type of consequences they're gonna put you in. They're thinking
Right?
you're gonna learn a lesson, but yeah, mom, thank you for calling the cops, and now I have a criminal background.
Yeah, now I can't get a fucking job.
I learned a great lesson. No, I'm joking, but a lot of moms do that, bro. Like,
Right?
which is weird, but at the same time, moms are moms, right? They care about our safety. Okay, man. And then after you did that shotgun, right? What was your what? Let's put it this way. What was your first legal purchase?
Mazin Nagant, fucking X54. I still have it. Like,
Mhm.
and learning to shoot on that made recoil like non-existent in other guns. Like, I don't feel recoil on anything else because I just shot the shit out of that thing and like threw my shoulder out so many times. Like, who
What the heck,
cares?
bro? All right, bro. And then let's talk about uh 3D printing, bro. How did you get into it? Were you already into 3D printing? Did you?
Nah, I mean, it was all about the guns for me. And then when I saw that like these accessories that cost like hundreds of dollars for a piece of plastic, I could just buy, a couple $100 printer and start printing them. Like, just made sense. So I did that. Originally, it was just like I was printing off VFGs and stupid shit, and then yeah, I just kind of got more and more into it, and then I just kind of focused on getting a better printer, and then I didn't do that and got a Prusa instead, which was just easy.
Okay, so let's talk about the Persia. How do you pronounce it?
Prusa, Prussia, I don't know. They're Czech.
Yeah, let's talk about that expensive ass printer. Is it what everybody says it is, bro? Like, is it as holy as people say it is,
It's
or
like a microwave. Like, you basically you get it tuned in once, and then you just press start and go. Like, I don't watch my first layer anymore on that. Like, I just kind of just okay, it's gonna work.
damn, bro, that's crazy because okay, I know a lot of people say you're not supposed to watch your printer. You're just supposed to turn it on and let it go. But I don't, bro. Like I got something where I need to watch, like you said, the first layer at least, and then I come back and kind of check it. If I'm around. Um, but just to find out that you're saying that you just leave it and it's like a microwave. I mean, that's amazing, bro. Um, do you notice any quality on the prints if you're using the expensive one versus like an Ender or something like that? Is there
I
a
mean, it's just better. Like, it takes all the guesswork out of it. It works consistently every time, and it's consistently good. Like, the filament is really the thing that is the hang up on there.
yeah. No, but Mr. Snow says nobody says don't watch your printer. A lot of people say you're not supposed to look at your printer. You're supposed to let it go. Okay, bro, let's talk about the crew, right? The club. Uh how did this come into fruition, bro? Like how did you guys think about are we cool yet? How did it start? If you could talk about that. If you can, I understand, but if you could, I would.
Nah, I mean, our official story is that we started in 1579 and that we broke off from the Illuminati because they were going to suppress hip hop for another 440 years.
I believe it, bro. I believe it.
But in reality, I mean, I made a room to mostly talk about SCP fan fiction, and I got busy doing other shit, so I just never filled it with people. And then yeah, I was developing the Scorpion, and Deep Thought and Scorp joined in, and we were using it as a workspace, and then we just invited people because part of the process is shit posting. Like, we fuck around, we laugh, we hang out, and then ideas come to us. Like, it's kind of our process. So, like, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger, more and more shit posts. I started raising Penrose over the internet, and yeah, it just became what it is now.
Okay, let's talk about this. Ralph is saying, "What is your drug of choice?" I'll answer for him, bro. Mine is cocaine and cocaine accessories. Um, I don't know about him, bro. No, I'm lying. I don't do drugs. Um, okay, bro. So when you guys started the group chat, it was pretty much just a couple of you guys, just shooting the shit, talking about stuff. Then you would come up with ideas. Then you guys would start creating. Did you ever think it was gonna get as big as it's getting now? Because I think in Out of Battery you said that there's around 200 or something like that people, right? Like active members or whatever.
Yeah, about that. Yeah, I mean, I had no idea that like everybody was gonna stay. I thought that like I was gonna finish the Evo, everybody would take the files, and then we go like do something else. But like, I don't know. It's the shit posting, man. We love it. Like, you know, come for the
Yeah.
gun cad, stay for everybody. The fuck who's awesome. Like, it's awesome, man. Like, it's hardly cool yet.
All right, and then I have a question for you, bro, because we were talking about this behind the scenes, right? I was telling you that I think the first time I ever actually heard you speak was in the Out of Battery show. And if you guys haven't checked out that show, make sure you guys go check it out. It's every Saturday, and there's a bunch of cool people there. But that was like the first time I heard you speak, bro. And when I heard you speak, um, the way that you articulate your words and the way you were talking about the community made me realize like, hey man, this guy is here for the correct reason. Like this guy wants to spread the signal, right? He wants to spread the files. He wants people to learn, and he wants to do it for free. Let's talk about the beliefs of AWC and the beliefs you have for the community in the future.
So, I mean, AWCY is not a business. We're we're a nonprofit. We don't make money. We're just a bunch of artists that hang out with each other and create awesome art. So, like, I mean, our belief system is that we do what we do because it's cool. Like
Yeah,
that's what we do. Like we keep trying to strive to make the next cool, awesome thing, and like it sometimes gets insane, but like it's what we do. But like we're not a business. We're not out to make money. Like I believe that vendors and stuff are awesome, but like they're individual people who that's their business. Like it's
yeah.
not ours. So like we kind of keep money out of it. We'll take donations and stuff and use that to like fund meetups, fund projects. If somebody needs ammo, we do have we will match ammo depending on the project, but they have to shoot it first. And yeah, I mean we do stuff like that. At this point right now, it's all about just publishing the files, getting them out there, giving artists the support they need, giving the community place to go.
Yeah, man. I remember having a conversation with Danny Meatball, right? And I think I remember when I asked Danny to do an interview with me when I was doing podcasting. I printed his mags, and I was like blown away by the design he had. And I was speaking to him and telling him like, "Hey, bro, like, how do you come up with all this stuff?" And he starts telling me, the crew, bro, AWCY, right? Like, are we cool yet, bro? Like, they have a lot of it. We all have stuff, so we all share our stuff, and that's how I was able to learn how to do the designing for the mag, right? And I was like, for reals? And he's like, yeah, man. Like, I think that's something amazing about it. It is that everybody shares all their info, right? And then I just come up with a design and they test it and then it goes from there. And I was like, damn, bro, like I think the community needs more of that instead of having infighting. I mean, we're always gonna have infighting, right? But I think the thing with infighting sometimes is that it spreads too much, and by the time it gets to a certain person, you're telling them a whole different story, right? Like I don't know if you remember in school, the teacher will tell you something, and then you'll say it to the next kid, and then to the next kid, and you told the kid blue, and then the other kid is gonna say like pizza or some stuff like that. That's what's happening, bro.
No, like I mean, to be fair though, for artists, we're pretty drama free. It's for normal human beings that function that we're actually dramatic. But for artists, man, like we're chill as fuck. But that kind
Bro,
of speaks more to the artist community.
yeah, and I think I see, and I think that's what I like about you, bro, is that when you talk about the community, when you're talking about what you're doing and what you're building, you could totally tell that you're not in it for the money, right? You're in it to leave a legacy, bro. You're in it for art, like you're saying. People don't understand that. there's ways of us living forever, and one way that that could happen is by us creating something that is gonna last forever, right? Um, and at this moment, I believe we're like in the perfect time to build this up. Some people might feel like, oh man, like if I would have gone on into this when it started, I think a lot of people that got into this in the beginning build it build the, how do you call it? When you build a house, bro, the first thing that
Oh,
goes,
like the foundation, yeah.
yes, the foundation, right? The like people like you, people like Mr. Snow, people like Ivan, anybody that was in this in the beginning, they built a foundation. Now a lot of new people are coming in, and they're coming in with different designs. But at the same time, we have to respect the people before us. I'm a true believer. We're supposed to give respect to people, but at the same time, just because you've been here longer than me doesn't mean that I'm, you know, I think there's respect and then there's ass kissing, right? And
Yeah, like I mean, that's the thing, man. Like everybody here is standing on the shoulders of giants. There's not a single person who, even from the old Foscat days, didn't build off of somebody else's work. Like we are all in this together, and like despite the feuds and shit, like the
yeah,
people who have done something have done those things, and like they can be
exactly.
proud of it.
Yeah, bro. And I think Mr. Snow said something right now, right? He says if you had gotten into this when it started, you would have hated it.
Oh no, you would have fucking loved it. Oh my god, it was so fucking awesome back then, man.
Okay, so let's talk about the beginning, right? And do you see a difference between when you guys started it and now? And if you do see a difference, do you agree with the change that's happening now, or do you kind of disagree with the way this community is moving, right?
I mean, the way it started, I mean, it was really we're all in this together type thing. Like there was, rivalry. There wasn't like animosity like there is now. Like
Yeah.
the way things are heading, like I think that we are advancing, but Guncat is doing great. Guncat is going to be fucking fine.
Hmm.
The community, on the other hand, needs to shape the fuck up. Like, there's some shit that's been going down. It's like, holy fuck! Like, we'd never do this back then. Like, even for people who were fucking bitter against each other, like,
Yeah.
there's lines you don't cross, and they're all like starting to slowly be crossed now. Like,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and you're right, bro. We were talking about this earlier, right? And what I'm kind of seeing now is that a lot of people joined in during COVID, right? A lot of us
oh
joined,
yeah,
and it grew. And I think now, I think I've been in this now for I think it's gonna be about a year, right? Or a year and some change. And I think now it's getting to the point where people are actually getting to know the people that came in during COVID, right? And seeing the way that they carry themselves, seeing the way they were raised, because a lot of people don't understand that if you weren't raised a certain way, you're not gonna have certain morals, right? And life is about morals and respect. And a lot of us think that that is bullshit, right? But it's not. If you want to live together and have a good community, I've always said this, the only people that are gonna bring down the community is ourselves.
yep,
Nobody else, bro, but ourselves. And then we're gonna have people looking in here and saying, yo, these dudes are a bunch of dramatic uh incels, right? And nobody's gonna want to join, bro. And the thing is, like, a lot of us might say, I don't give a f if people join or not, but that's how the community is gonna die out if we don't make it grow and bring in new people. What's your opinion on where the community currently stands, like at this moment, today, at this day? What do
right
you?
now the community is heading toward, like, they're veering off course. It's not anything that can't be fixed. It's not anything that like is irreparable. But like
Yeah,
the community is like they're starting to punch down on people, like people who are new, people who are getting excited about GunCAD and wanting to be a part of it. Like instead of kind of like setting the culture and like the old teaching the new, which is what we've always done. It's now just people coming in brand new, getting shit on, and then fucking retaliating and escalating shit. Like, who the fuck wants that, man? We're designing guns. Like,
Yeah,
calm your tits.
yeah, bro. People don't understand that. Like, okay, yeah, bro. We're building guns. We're having fun. But do you guys understand that the community still not accepted? Like they're looking at us as criminals. So if you guys go out there, start some type of beef, and then shit escalates, we're not gonna come and get a visit from the cops like, "Hey, sir, could I talk to you?" Nah, they're gonna shoot our dog. They're gonna break our door, and we're going to jail. And then you guys are gonna have to pay lawyer fees or bail money to bail out when you could have bought a dope ass build.
Yeah, I don't know why I have to say this, but never bring the fucking cops into GunCAD. Like, holy shit. Like, the cops have no place here. Like, we joke about them that, oh, they're watching us. What we do is currently legal. If you send the cops after somebody and they get hurt, they get shot, suddenly you're bringing fucking crimes into this shit where crimes didn't need to be.
I agree with that, bro. 100%. Um, People don't understand, bro. Hold on. Sorry about that. People don't understand, bro, that when you start bringing the law, when you start bringing people in power, right, like our government officials, shit like that, nothing's gonna end out well. Everything's gonna go to shit because now if you call the cops on somebody and say, "Hey, this guy's doing that," they go talk to this guy. They might not find anything, but then they're gonna be monitoring this guy. Now, if they monitor this guy, they're not just gonna monitor him. They're gonna monitor us. They're gonna monitor this. If you guys haven't noticed, and the reason that I noticed this is because I work with social media. I do data analysis, right? But I've been seeing that a lot of the older people have been getting their videos tagged on YouTube, right? Like they've been getting their videos taken down, stuff like that. Now you might say, "Oh, what's YouTube? YouTube's like that," but YouTube is not gonna go against people's videos that are all in the same group, right? Like all these people are part of the community. Now their accounts are getting stuck, like messed up and stuff like that. People need to understand that this is a hobby. This is something a lot of us do for fun, and this is something that a lot of us enjoy doing. And this is how we get away from our lives, right? The stress, whatever we have to deal with. If you have anything to say, bro, to somebody that is brand new and getting into this community, what would you let them know?
You're gonna fuck up, and that's okay because we all did at some point. We all had warp. We all had, you know, bullshit prints, fucking clog, all that shit. Like, keep at it, and yeah, print your fucking owls.
All right. And then another question I have for you is what would you tell somebody that's trying to start printing, nylon or PLA?
Get a direct drive set up with an all metal hot end. Um, yeah, that. I mean, nylon is more of a settings thing. You just gotta tune it to your printer. Like, you know, watch that first layer, keep it enclosed, keep it warm, don't let drafts affect it. But like, once you get into it, you kind of get into it, and like, you just get better and better.
Yeah. So you think that it is kind of better, bro, to start getting a printer that's already kind of has is gonna have those tools for the nylon transition, right?
I mean,
Away.
the best printer is the one that you can get. Like, whatever you can get your hands on, that's the best printer you have at the moment. Like, I do think that like if you get a turnkey setup for nylon, you can grow into it as opposed to like, you know, having to deal with tuning it and all that shit. But I also think that those upgrades and shit
Mm-hmm.
teach you about your printer. So you're gonna know like, oh, this is going wrong. I have to do this, do that. Like you're gonna know how it connects and what it does so that when shit happens, you know how to fix it.
Okay, bro. And then another thing that I kind of want to ask you. This is just for me. What type of filament do you like? Like, what's your primary choice for printing?
So for prototyping, I like PLA because I'm gonna get a consistent result and I can print it on anything.
Mhm.
If I want something to last, it I like ABS. Nylon is great. It's just fucking expensive. Like
Yeah.
ABS is still almost like PLA cheap, and it'll last a while for most things. But yeah, I mean, Nylon X is fucking fantastic. It's great. Like for your first nylon, it is a great fucking nylon. But don't start printing with nylon. Like start small, work your way up. And ABS is great for that shit because it warps just like nylon will, so you can
Mhm.
figure out how to mitigate warp, and then you're kind of prepping yourself for nylon in the future.
Yeah, people are saying that they sucked forever and broke everything, and I think I started like that too. Oh, look, many enemies are saying you guys should invest in a Persa or Persa, uh, that expensive machine.
I mean, it is easiest for beginners, and because you have to build it, you learn about your printer and how it works anyway. So, I mean, it's pretty decent as a first printer.
Okay, so that's cool, bro. And then I got a question for you, bro. You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, but
It's 11 inches long.
oh shit. Okay, there we go, guys.
Yeah,
You
I
hear that?
mean, big dick energy.
That's why he wears the mask.
Yep.
That's the whole reason, bro. Because then we're gonna get a bunch of stalker females realizing who he is and be like, "Bro, you broke my heart that one night stand." Okay, bro. Uh, where, if anything, if you could do anything, bro, in this community at this moment, um, where would you like to see the community be a year from now?
I mean, I'd like us to have locking breaches of all different sorts. And honestly, I think a year from now we're gonna have that. Like, I think we're gonna have universal locking delay. Like, and that's because I know the guy who's working on it.
Okay, cool. Okay, now another thing I have for you. Do you believe that developers and testers should get some type of like should get some type of pay or filament or something like that? If you do, why? If you don't, why not?
I mean, right now we're working on making Are We Cool Yet an organization where we can provide stuff like resources to our devs and testers. Like, we're trying to figure out different ways to go about it without commercializing ourselves and having to sell things or having to, like, jump through a bunch of hoops and end up having the market decide what we make as opposed to the creativity part. So, I mean, I do think that they should deserve like something for their troubles, but at the same time, I think that they should be left alone to make what they make. You know, if they can get help, awesome. If they can't, we still do this for fun, man. And
Yeah,
the testers are fucking great, dude. Like they go through way more hell than the devs, like testing and fucking blowing shit up. Like, I do believe that they should be able to get something, but at the same time, like, that early access, that being able to have the creative input on stuff, that is also getting something because you're essentially getting a gun that has features that you decided.
yeah, man. Somebody said that the Skeet Blaster was modeled after yourself, bro.
That's lore. That's one of those rule one things.
We're gonna take that as an allegedly. Um, all right, bro. I think what you were saying is dope. I think people should get some type of compensate or some type of pay or something for the work they're putting in. But at the same time, if people need to understand that this is new, like this is still new. It's still probably like in its toddler stages. It's gonna keep growing, and with time, if you find a group and you stick with it and you help it grow, um, in 2 3 years, you guys might be doing different stuff. You might be getting free filament. But the thing we need to do is we need to bring more regular people. bring more positive light, and let and start working with companies that are okay that we're using their material to build guns, right? Because certain people don't like that. Certain printers don't like that. Um, but if we start going more mainstream, and we are able to control the narrative, that means that we'll be able to do better things for the community instead of people thinking we're just a bunch of criminals that are selling guns to Mexico. No, that is the DEA and the CIA. That is not us, I think, allegedly.
I'm not
But,
gonna lie, Mexico has better guns than me, man. I've seen those Barretts.
bro, they do. Okay. And then I have another question for you, bro. What would you, at the moment, what are you looking forward that you guys want to release that is part of Are We Cool Yet?
I'm looking forward to the 2077 release so I can fucking put it to bed. That thing, oh my god, man.
Bro,
Everything
everybody wants
possible
it.
could have gone wrong in that fucking beta.
Don't tell me it's kind of like Invader Sip. Don't tell me it has a curse, bro.
I mean, no, that doesn't have a curse. The crank and grind has a curse. Like, ask Manny about that, dude. Manny can print fucking anything and it comes out beautiful, and the fucking crank and grind has just been giving him hell. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Mister Snow's right. Making it into a job is the worst thing you could do. It's gonna ruin your joy. And it's gonna be more stressful.
no, it'll fucking ruin everything. Like, if you fucking get a job doing what you love, it turns into another fucking job. Like,
Yeah,
you got to do it for you, man. And that's why, like, again, crank and grind. Like, look at this huge ass thing, man. I would not have fucking built that if I was like, being funded by somebody. Like, they
damn.
would have fucking taken a look at it and been like, nah, dude, you're fucking high again. Go home.
Yeah. Okay, bro. And then I have another question. At the moment, what do you think that a lot of developers need to concentrate more on? And this is just your personal opinion. What do you believe that the community needs to start working more on?
I mean, it's like it's DIY everything. Like, I mean, I've been trying to dip more into that. I started with the thump and grind to, no gun parts whatsoever, and it's not a gun, so that kind of tracks. But like, the full DIY builds are hard. They're
Yeah.
annoying, but they end up so fucking great too. Like, the 3D P90, it only uses a barrel, and that's because we can't chamber, neck barrels at home. Like, that's
Hmm.
fucking that's witchcraft. But like, everything else is DIY, and like, there's going to be a lot more shit that's going to use like the same system that we use in the P90, and I don't want to give anything away because Goat will fucking hate me. But
Yeah.
like, there's going to be a lot more shit that comes out. Like, a few of the guys this weekend saw how we make the bolt and shit, and like, all of a sudden, like, you could see their eyes light up because ideas were running fucking wild.
Yeah, bro.
So
And I go ahead. Sorry.
oh no, like, so it's just, I see a lot more full DIY in the future, and I think that is what we have to focus on because they do end up being the coolest builds.
Yeah, man. I think people forget that when you have a community, right, and you have more people involved, and you guys start talking about your ideas, everything starts flowing, right? And
Oh
things
yeah,
that you didn't think of, this guy brought up, and now he's thinking about it, and now you guys are working together. And I think people are scared to actually bring or talk about ideas because they feel like somebody else is gonna take them, right? But
yeah, and I mean, it's fuck it, like, it sucks because I do remember the days of GunCAD where we'd all
yeah,
just spitball everything back and forth publicly. Like, there was no like, oh, gotta hide this, gotta keep this secret. But like, with credit is kind of the only thing that we do this for. Like, we do it so, like, we can say, look, I fucking achieved this, I fucking conquered this. Like, taking somebody's name off of that and scribbling on your own, like, it's fucked up. Like,
yeah, man.
this is art, man. Like, I mean, like, claiming somebody else's art, like, that's fucking grody.
Yeah, I agree with that, bro. I'm a true believer that if somebody did something before you, or you're remixing whatever they're doing, make sure you shout them out. Like, make sure you put,
Yeah, right.
"Hey, I got it from this person." And I think I told somebody the last interview I had. I said, if you reach out to that person, or if you talk to somebody and be like, "Hey, man, do you know this guy? Could you tell him this?" 10 out of 9 times, the dude is gonna answer you. You know what I mean?
No,
Uh,
like that's the thing. There are people in Guncat who straight up fucking hate me now. But I worked with them in the past, and I will never say that they did not do their fair share because that's theirs, man. Like they own that.
yeah. Okay, so now let's talk about a little bit of kind of stealing ideas, right? Let's talk about. Do you think that there's people that actually try to just join groups to get dibs on cool stuff, but they're not helping or being part of the development? I- does that happen a lot?
Oh
Or
my god, dude, the set me beta was filled with file goblins. Like they'd be like, "Oh yeah, here's my set me kit. I want to test this," and then last I'd hear from them, and those were the ones that okay, at least you're not fucking me over distributing the files, scraping my name off of it like that. Like, thank you, file goblins, for not going full
file?
dickhead on me. Like, you guys just disappeared, and I accept that as just the fate of some betas.
Yeah,
It's the ones who start fucking selling access to it, the ones who start copying it and then fucking saying that one doesn't work and shit. Like, dude, get the fuck over yourselves. Make something unique. This is GunCAD. We're here because we want to make new cool shit. Don't make somebody else's shit and like the only change is their name's not on it anymore. Like fuck,
yeah.
man.
Or they did a bunch of what is it, stippling patterns. So now
Yep.
it just has different stippling patterns. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Look, I'm saying there's people's work that is amazing for people that are starting. Like I had never printed anything from Print Your 2A, right? When I printed his frame, bro, and it's a Glock, right? I printed his frame. It was super easy to print. It came out super nice, and his stuff just fit right in. I didn't have
Oh,
to
I
do
love his stuff,
anything.
man. Like if you're
Didn't
building a
have to
Glock,
do
use
anything.
print your 2A stuff. Like it
Yeah,
he's fucking great.
yeah, bro. I tell people like, if you guys are gonna start into this community, go get his stuff, print his stuff, buy his stuff, because first of all, it's going towards him. You know, he's not working. That's his full time job, doing designs and stuff like that. So make sure you guys go support him. And if you have issues or problems, reach out to him. That dude's files and his systems, bro, are super very like super. Everything fits right. You know.
And he's also like the nicest fucking guy in the world. Like I met him at GMM1 and like seriously, dude is just he is so fucking down to earth and just like he's chill. Like he walks out like, "Hey, you want a patch? You want some free shit?" Like
Yeah. All right, bro. And then let's talk about, and this is the last question, bro. I'll ask you, right? But what do you think that what do you think that this community needs a little bit more of, right? And are something that you're trying to do? Like, I know that you want to start doing a lot of stuff where it's not charging and stuff, but what's something that you really want to achieve in this community?
so right now, like my end game is to just keep it going forever. Keep GunCAD free, untainted, just creative fucking madness.
Yeah.
Like as long as we test our shit, it doesn't matter how fucking balls out insane the fucking design is, it works. And
Hmm.
I want to keep that going. Like I want to keep us thinking of the next new thing. Like I have a fucking round counter and Night Alliance turned it into a goddamn Nintendo DS. Like yeah, dude, like shit like we can fucking get more advanced than the fucking like OEM manufacturers and shit. Like we all saw that shit that Magpul put out, and yeah, it's fucking awesome. But like, we can do that. And you know, as far as the community is concerned, like the only thing I think we need more of is respecting each other's autonomy. Like,
Yeah.
let other people operate without you fucking sticking your fingers in it. Like, let them do their thing, you do your thing, and if you guys want to collaborate, fucking message the dev.
Yeah, man. All right, guys. We got a couple minutes left. If you guys want to ask D8 anything, make sure you guys ask them right now. The only thing that I'm probably gonna ask you right now at this moment is, could you explain to the people that don't know you, that are kind of new, could you explain what A Are We Cool Yet means to you, bro?
I mean, it means an artist collective. It means just like making shit that other people don't want you to make because you feel like making it. Like the more creativity that comes out of it, the better. Like we're all just kind of working together to advance our art to like the furthest it can go. Like I can't wait to start seeing fucking like SAM turrets and fucking 40-watt plasma lasers and shit. Like
Yeah, man, that's crazy. And then Trophy Trout is saying, B8, who is your favorite fish?
trout, you are my favorite fish by far.
There we go. And then I think James, let's see.
Well, Sheridan just wants to hear his fucking name get said. Like,
Okay.
okay, yes, Sheridan, you are doing the fucking lock delay stuff.
And then we got James. B8 was your heart forged in the first oven?
No, but my P90 bolt was.
Damn.
And you guys will see footage of that at some point.
All right, and then we got Fiverr Goth. She wants to ask a question. B8 is the Lisa Frank of Gun Cat, she said.
I am. Actually, am I allowed to show guns on here or not? I don't know
Yeah,
what.
bro, go ahead.
Oh, shit.
Let's see.
Then, yeah, this is the Lisa Frank 5.7.
Yes, yes, that's what we you guys were working on, right?
Yeah, no, I shot this over the weekend. It doesn't feed well, but I'm using an older frame, but slide holds up. So, yeah, I'm happy
Yeah,
with it.
that thing is amazing, bro. And
Yeah,
then
and the rainbow is so easy to pull back. Like,
can we see?
so easy. Like, just,
Oh, damn, bro. Every gun needs a rainbow, bro.
right? Like,
Every gun, bro. And then,
seriously, the unicorns make it better.
for reals, bro. And then we have a question. I think I saw something. Ron Bear, what is the next caliber uh he would like to see the community work on?
So right now I'm on a 5.7 kick. So just everybody make everything in 5.7 because it's fucking awesome. And Palmetto State Armory just announced that they're coming out with their own 5.7 line, and I'm fucking thrilled for it. And I'm pretty sure the $17,000 that our beta testers spent on ammo contributed to that decision. So I'm taking a little bit of credit.
Bro, you 5.7's the future. Like, you guys need to understand that a lot of the new military weapons are moving into 5.7. So if they're using 5.7, it means we need to start using 5.7.
100%. And there's some pretty cool 5.7 shit on the way. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna blow the fuck up.
Okay, and then we have something right here from Mr. Snow. When is VA gonna get into the drywall business?
Oh shit! Yeah, Mr. Snow was calling me out on not talking about this on Add a Battery. So I do something with my frames called the Drywall Test, where the workers who worked on my house left about 8 sheets of drywall in my basement. So I'll basically just throw the gun through the drywall until my arm gets tired and I can't move it anymore. And if it survives, then it's a solid design.
Damn, bro, that's crazy. And then this one says, is V8 named after the juice or the engines?
So V8 V Twin is actually a username I stole from my friend who harassed me to get into Foscat and shit like that in the IRC, but he didn't save his username. Like he didn't register himself. So I said okay, and then I made my name his, and he got all fucking butthurt about it. So I just kind of kept it,
Oh,
and now
okay.
it's mine, bitch.
Okay, and then the homie says the wrestling match. And is it gonna be for awareness against mothers against what is it?
Mothers against drunk catters.
For real. And then what does it say? Did you credit your friend or just steal his art?
I stole his fucking name.
Oh,
Like that's the worst thing you can do to somebody. I fucking burned him.
damn, bro.
He had to change his fucking identity because of me.
Oh man. And then I have one last question, bro. Could you show us the what was it? The damn Gabber, what it the shit that goes.
Oh, the crank and grind.
Yeah, fuck, I forget the names, bro. I'm retarded sometimes.
Ugh. So this thing weighs like a ton, so camera might suck, but ugh.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that's a Voron it's sitting on top of.
What
Ugh.
the heck, bro? Bro,
Do I have fucking gear in there? I had it taken apart because I'm trying to do a new gear system.
like, are you guys seeing this
Oh
shit?
yeah, I don't have it pinned, so it's not going to spin right now until I screw in the main gear into the axis. But yeah, this thing is straight up huge, and
That's
yeah,
what.
rotates and
Yo,
37 millimeter.
yo, this man wasn't lying when he said 11 inches. There's the
Yeah,
proof.
right. Oh, holy shit! Yeah, the thing is super heavy.
Yeah, people are saying, imagine walking into a range with that. All right, man. Thank you for being part of the show, bro. And
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. It was awesome.
yeah, man, it was dope, bro. I appreciate you. And is there anything you want to let the people know? Who we find? How do we find you in social media, bro? That's what I was trying to do to link your stuff
Oh,
below. Do you have
so
social media?
so I don't have any social media because I'm pretty sure it'll drive me out of my fucking mind.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm pretty much just on Matrix. Like, if you want to find our Matrix, our website is arewecoolyet.wtf, and there's a join us link. Just click that, and you're in
yeah.
Matrix, and then message me, man. I'm always around.
Justin Hayes is saying, is that level 4 plates?
What? Where the fuck are there plates in here?
I don't know, bro.
I have level 4 plates.
Yeah, I don't even know about that either. He just asked it. All right. So you guys heard it. If you guys want to talk to him, reach out to him. Make sure you guys go to Matrix, which is Element. Um, if not, hit up many enemies. He will always find out where the homie's at.
Yeah, he's my guncat secretary.
Yeah. Shout out to everybody that came in and watched the show. I really appreciate that. Make sure you guys at least hit that like button. That shit helps. And any final words, bro? Any shout outs you want to do?
I want to shout out to everybody who is in Michigan, but if I list off all their names, I'm going to forget somebody and they're going to be pissed at me. So just everybody, because that was probably one of the best times of my life, even with me projectile vomiting.
Damn, bro. All right, guys. I really appreciate you being here. I really appreciate you, B8, and I can't wait for the fight, bro. Let me know, and I will make it happen, and I'll be right there.
Oh, dude, I'm a showman, man. This is going to be fucking huge. Everybody's going to be there. We're going to have fucking people dressed up in old timey reporter costumes and shit. Like,
Bro,
this shit's going to be
I'll be wearing my luchador costume, bro, with my
hell yeah.
bro. We'll do tag team
Yeah,
partner.
dude, I'll fucking tag you in, man. You're going down, Ralph. We're going to unmask you.
But okay, so before we leave, next week, guys, I'm gonna have Swarm Tech. Shout out to Swarm Tech. There he is. And then I'm also gonna have Ralph. I'll give you guys the info, let you guys know. Thank you again, bro. I really appreciate everything you've done for the community. Um, Let me give you a clap and stick around, bro, so we could talk. I'm gonna just end this real quick. All right.
Yeah, right on, man.
All right. Cool, man. All right, guys. So I really appreciate you watching the show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you guys stick around because we're gonna have more shows. Trying to get. I mean, they're here already, so I'm just gonna put them on blast. I'm gonna try to get Fiber Goth and Miss Destiny on the show, so you guys could get a perspective of two females. One that's 2A, the other one that's 2A 3D printing. So I'm gonna talk to them and try to figure out a date. Remember, we're gonna have Storm Tech. I'll post all of that on my social media. Make sure you guys like, subscribe. Have a great day. Be safe, guys.